get time for pray. I find time for my family, find time for myself. You understand? I used to have all 15 girls one time. Everybody naked. You understand? Now you come like girl, I get corrupt. Now I just ease off a girl thing and them love me even more and want even more. You understand? I just start to wine for drugs and them thing, the pill, a pop pill and that. You understand? Overdo it. And I come out from my addiction and love thing. You understand? So I'm glad you look a bro. I'm glad to make you happen, so. You see me? I'm going to say, yo, just level down. Level down, yo. You see me? I'm going to say, yo, respect the police, them. You see me? What can give me a chance to perform and understand so youth can change. You understand? Not for youth, them want change, but they don't really get the chance, because you need somebody to point a finger upon. You understand? But I just want to say, yo, to all who know say they love themselves, I'm going to say, I want the person to hear the God and God. Don't want to see no one come. In a old age when me look for the gully and serve the two man and me father, yo. Big 4-4 in the corner, me and lucky left alkaline, me sit in the
Welcome to the channel. I am the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Now, I guess what's the talk of the town now is the reviews from Sumfest. Sumfest is an international reggae festival, and a lot of people had a lot to say. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is Tommy Lee. Now, Tommy Lee had a speech. He did a speech where he was basically explaining his experiences as he was locked up, and he also explained how it changed him. He was saying that he's now paranoid. He used to have a lot of groupies hanging around him, but since being incarcerated, he has become more careful in who he spends his time with, and he just wants to protect himself because at any given time, I guess someone could rat him out or sabotage him, whatever the case is. And he also explained the importance of family. Now, he also, right before he did that speech, he did a little verse, and he did actually send out, how do I say this now? He dissed Alkaline straight up. He called his name, he dissed him. And, I guess you could regard Tamale as a more worthy component than Massacre, as Tamale is brave. Massacre is not brave enough. He's unwilling. He doesn't want to. Whatever the reasoning is behind it, Tamale doesn't care. He's fresh out of prison. He's ready. And lyrically, he is fully equipped. I do believe Alkaline is also fully equipped. Remember, Alkaline has been against the likes of Vibes Cartel and Popcorn. So why not Tamale? Alkaline just recently buried his father. No one even know his father had passed up until it started to circulate in the media. His father passed June 12, one day after his birthday, I believe. And, Alkaline has also announced the date for New Rules, which is September 3rd in New York. So despite his father being passed, he's still focusing on work. He's not giving up. He's gonna more like everybody else, but at the end of the day, music is his career. That's what we know him for. Again, condolences to Alkaline and shout outs to Tommy Lee for a great performance. And the diss track or the diss line that he used against Alkaline, I can live with it. It's nothing crude like about him mad or nothing like that. It's just lyrical warfare. So I have no problem if there's a clash between Alkaline and Tommy Lee. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Where you go on stage knowing that nobody knows your songs, but you have some song where you got DJ fit dig out forward out of the crowd. Marion is not sure what she's doing. She's performing her songs as if they are songs that we are supposed to know. She's performing the songs like, yes, these are big hit songs. They are not. They are not. And this is what views and likes do to artists. Me nah disrespect Marion, I am telling you, Una do the thing wrong. Marion look good. So her Viva gonna get all of her views. Marion look good. So if she drop a video, it gonna look good. She's a fashionista, she dress up and thing. People are gonna go over her Instagram, go follow her. Girl want sex her, man want sex her. Man want to see what she look like, girl want to see what she look like. So don't make the Instagram numbers fool you. Don't make the Viva views fool you. She no, it's song, me brother. Yo, nobody no cuss more bad than Bayka, man. I remember Bayka voice bigger than everybody else. Bayka cuss it bad them. Yo. I won't leave people cuss bad too. But the way I do them a rapid burst, man, I cuss it bad them pan. You hear that? You see me? The way how him a deal with bad with them and me feel away. And even them come and then talk to him. And the man say, alright, cool. Less than 25 seconds. Hate bad word. Broop. Rapid burst again. Disrespectful. I understand the vibe. And the police, them good have feel like say, that boy in a rate, and then him go say, no pussy can't take him. In lucky. In lucky, I never had the police from over Portmore them time. They were name. Where police name over Portmore used to run the place. If I them bungles, them when they can drag you off a stage and show you say, that pussy I can take you off a stage. Them man in a ramp. You see me? If a bigger fool you know something, you couldn't thought they stay up there. You see me? So we have to, So we have to just start here because make you understand. I want you focus. Money that if you make, you can help your family them out of poverty, anything with them, You can become an entrepreneur, businessman, you can reach off of music. Focus, my brother. Me not think you focus last night. And two of you them wild last night and you look out of space. You look like somebody out to attack you something right boy last night. But your DJ wicked and your voice big. You know what you do. You see me? But you just wild out. When you load a wild out there, you see me? Straight. The artist name Roze Don. Zine? Roze Don situation weird, Zine? Because me have to go beat him. And in some people eyes him not forget a beating, Zine? So, here one now. Me not think them youth understand the responsibilities of being an artist on a reggae Sumfest. Then, him are the first artist or probably the only artist me see last night. Come out with him underpants a show. Red flag that. Then, Roze Don come out, the jacket where him have on, Don't get me wrong, people. See that jeans jacket they have on? Them jeans jacket they cost money. So that will cost him 2,500 US or something. And a normal jacket him have on. And him have on one half a pants. And him have on, I think, one Dulce and Gabbana shoes. The shoes again are probably $2,000 or 1,500 or something. See? So him clothes not cheap. And him have on one riding glasses. Not when him have on not cheap. But Roze Don, you still look like a thief. You look like a pickpocket dog. Zine, you look like if you jump off in a crowd, everybody start hold them chain and them wallet. Brother, at Sumfest you go, my lad. You are going to reggae Sumfest. You are not yet, not giant. Because Popcorn it go over Sumfest one time in that to cut off them, beat him, nearly kill him. And them turn the Popcorn a big giant superstar. Brother, you look like thief. You look like one chain grabber. If me see out of half a tree the way you dress last night, me a pop off my ratchet and I watch you. And
There was no way that Sumfest was going to be held, and the likes of Foota Hype didn't put in his 2 cents. As you know, he is a social media commentator these days. Now, he had a lot to say about various different artists, but the two that stuck out the most for me personally was his review on Moyann and Roze Don, or Roze Don, if that's his name. Right. So with Maya now, he was explaining that, and I liked his reasoning. Personally, I don't know of any Mayan songs. I know of Valiant, whatever, but it's not like I'm scrolling through to figure out the latest artists. If they're big enough, I will know of them, just like how I know of Valiant, among others. No, with Maya, no, he was explaining that her performance was not great. She had no hit songs, and he was even saying that she didn't need the dancer, she didn't need the bike, etc. But the main thing that he was saying is that the artists need grooming. He didn't use these exact words, but that's what he's saying in essence. The artist needs to be groomed. The young artists need grooming. What is grooming? Grooming is when they know the roots and the depths of dancehall. Now, one main thing of dancehall is performance. But then people used to go to street dances and perform on the sound. So they ride the rhythm, they have good stage presence, they have good lyrics, they have good execution, and their vocals stand out. You understand me? With Moyann, he's saying that's not the case. He was saying she was a bit off. She didn't have any hit songs, and I looked at a small piece, and I really wasn't impressed myself either. However, the outfit was great. Whatever. But what he's saying is that is how social media kind of tricks or manipulates artists into believing that they're big, because what happens, social media really and truly is about numbers, and in social media, numbers can indeed be manipulated. And the truth is, you don't need to be an artist to be popular on social media. You could have a nice image, you could look sexy, you could be handsome, whatever the case is. So that alone will make you popular on social media. However, being popular on social media does not necessarily translate or equivalent to you being a big artist or a top artist or even having a song. And in Moyann's case, that is exactly what he was saying. Despite the fact that she has numbers on social media, he's saying that she doesn't have any big songs, and her big songs were not necessarily fit for Sumfest, which is why the crowd was stiff. Maybe if she had done more upcoming shows in the nitty-gritty of dancehall, that would have probably prepared her to even handle a crowd like Sumfest, and then to even be able to perform better and get more hit songs. Moving on to Roze Don, or Roze Don. I hope I'm calling his name correctly. Forgive me if I'm wrong. No, I looked at his performance and it was way better than Moyann's. It had clarity. He brought his dancers. His dancers were well dressed. His outfit, a lot of people don't like the outfit that he's wearing, because according to Foota Hype, he's saying that when you're booked for Sumfest, you dress differently. Sumfest is an international platform somewhat, and so you need to dress, I guess basically like sophisticated. You dress in formal attire. Personally, I like his outfit, but at the same time, I do understand when Foota Hype is saying that you can't go to Sumfest with short pants, whatever. But his dancers, like I said, it was a clean performance. I like the fact that he gave other people a shine in his performance. Foota Hype was debating whether or not that was supposed to be done, but that shows the kindness of his heart. Now, just recently, TG alleged that an artist, which I believe to be Popcorn, doesn't even give his artist this kind of a shine. So when you see a younger artist that's not even on the level of Roze Don, you have to commend him for that. Now, like I said, particularly, I understand the outfit that he was wearing. I understand that it's a fashion. I like the outfits. Was it suitable for Sumfest? Maybe not. I don't know. But overall, I had no qualms about it. But I do understand Foota Hype. Does he look like a thief? No, he doesn't look like. He looks not, to me, he doesn't look like a thief. Foota Hype, I understand your point, but no. But maybe he's just exaggerating, because that's what Foota Hype does to get me and other people to listen and talk about him. But let me know what you think in the comments.
So you think would I need to chop them up?
Awesome performance from Minister Marion Hall.
Hallelujah, Jesus.
And I know that each and every one of you here this morning have been blessed by the ministry of Marion Hall. And I'll tell you this,
that even the sponsors of Reggae Sumfest have been blessed. And as a result of that, Red Stripe, one of the main sponsors of Reggae Sumfest, has a special award for you, Marion. Don't move a muscle.
I appreciate it, but where you going? Oh, Lord of mercy now. This is, you know what? My Jesus drink wine in power with man where do crime in party and prostitute and say, girl, you're mine. So once you don't overdo it with drinking, you all right. Okay, so bless the Lord.
Minister Hall, it is my pleasure to award you the 2023 Red Stripe Living Legend Award for your exemplary contribution to Jamaican music, to creativity, to your performance, to bringing us and bringing this culture forward. You're an amazing woman. You're an inspiration. And we wanted to give you your flowers while you're here with us.
Oh, Lord. Thank you so much. Oh, God. Thank you so very much. You know, see, when they give me Red Stripe. But anyway, I drink red wine. I do. I do drink red wine. Yeah, you can't crucify me, no. I really appreciated red wine. A red wine, may I put in another buckle, yeah. Anyway, when you don't overdo it, I really appreciate it. I don't know, but I know I'm a legend, yes, but I don't claim it. I know I'm a queen, but I don't claim it. Since I've been saved, like, I don't care about accolades and being the queen and being the... I just want to be who God called me to be, you know, and... A lot of times, whatever you see on internet, you know, as I said, when people trouble me secretly and me clap back publicly is when I don't know about it. You understand? But I love them, I love you, and I love you all. And I just bless God for you, and I thank you for being here. I bless my manager, Delroy Escoffrey. Big A, I love you, I love you. And my band is all the way from Florida. Them cutie. They're cute. Don't look on the handsome man there, man. Yes, man. So, Joe Bandagovich, I love you. And I just wanted to know this. I was on my knees praying about something. And Joe called right after I got up and asked me, what would it take to bring you here? I said, well, the thing I was praying about, you know what I'm saying? It ties right in. So I wasn't looking for God to send Joe. But sometimes God have to go out of the church building and use someone like Joe to bring me here with the word of God. Yeah? And the word of God is, listen, is sharp enough. So I hope that your heart is pierced today. I hope that is open to receive what God. You know, I want to do a little song called I'm believing God for a miracle today. Yeah.
Now, Minister Marion Hall was one of the most anticipated performers at Sumfest because everyone wanted to know what she was going to come with. Now, she came with preaching. Nothing Slack was covered from neck to feet. I don't have anything bad to say about her performance. In fact, I really enjoyed it. I watched a very small snippet of it, and you know it was great. And she talked about the choppers. You know, if you know, you know. So. I like the fact that she's able to incorporate gospel in her performances but still have a very strong stage presence. Now, say what you want to say about Miss Marion Hall, but she is an excellent performer. You see how we were just talking about Moyann, etc. You could see the difference, and I don't mean to compare Moyann to the likes of Lady Star because that would not be a fair comparison. But you have to admit that even though Marion Hall is performing gospel music, it is so much more impactful. There's so much more connection. There's so much more stage presence. You can see the raw talent spewing from Miss Marion Hall versus the likes of Moyann, for example. But like Foota Hype said, you know, she needs more time. No, so even though the fact that she was performing gospel music, it never impacted anything. The performance was on point. She even gave away some Bibles. In fact, they even awarded her Red Stripe. I guess Sumfest and Red Stripe awarded her Living Legend Award, the Living Legend Award. And, you know, she was it looked like she didn't know about it. And that is nice because, you know, I do believe she deserved the award. I mean, at the end of the day, we know her history. She's now on the Christian side. She's trying to put away, or she has put away secular music. But that does not take away her talents and all the work and contribution she's done in the dancehall space over the years to the point where she is still closing a show like Sumfest by doing gospel music. So that is not bad at all. And with that being said, this is the Jamaican Scoop Diva. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave your comments below. Please take care of yourselves.